वाले।
you.
That was great dancing and great talent in your family. You got singers, you got dancers. Where are the astronauts? That is, and auntie was enjoying the most. That's why your mom clapping the most. She really enjoyed it. Anyone dance? They didn't get a chance. Oh, that was really good. All right.
Very happy.
Want to say a few words?
No. Auntie bro.
Yeah, we're not saying no, don't get the microphone. All right. This is your chance, Abhi. Yeah. The best stories can come from the mother, huh? I remember the time, is the Fijian Indian community, and so when I'm from India and my wife is from Fiji, so my Hindi is very different compared to my wife's, and I sometimes don't understand what she's saying, or she doesn't understand when I'm talking, and so we try and more communicate in a mix of English, more or less in English. And someone said, why don't you teach your kids Hindi? I said, no, we need to keep something secret, so better not teach them Hindi, so we can at least talk in Hindi. And so we're in the backyard having doing some work in the backyard, and as couples do, as you probably realize, we know that as you start working in the backyard, you get into arguments with your wife, and things they want you to do, etc. And so we're having a big argument, so I said, hey, don't she's going out in English, I said, don't speak in English, speak in Hindi. So the neighbors will, they'll hear it, what we're fighting for. She said, no, it doesn't come out as fluently as it comes in English. It doesn't flow fluently as it would in English. So there you go. You learn all these things. Now we got some speeches, and I'll call Vimal, and the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Hello everyone. My name is Vimal Reddy. If you don't know me, I live in Melbourne, of course. I hail from Nadi, Fiji. I've been here for about 20 years. I've been asked by Mrs. Suryakanta, Vinod's mum, and the two brothers, Radha Krishna and Ravindra Kamal, to speak on behalf of the family and say a few words on this very, very happy occasion. Vinod, I've known Vinod for a very long time, more than 30 years. I had just finished my studies at the USP and started teaching at the Vivekananda High School in Nandi, for those who know SVHS as it was called, and I think I started in 84 and Vinod started his high school in 85. So just 1 year after, and I was also given the task of training the quiz team, because as a student I was a quiz team member of SVHS. So Vinod somehow became very keen and started following me into the quiz club, and I remember him so well with his very neatly dressed, very respectful kid. He's still a very respectful man. He respects everyone, as you all know. He's a very soft-spoken person. He's a very nice person. I mean, for 30 years I've known him. He is such a nice person. He gravitated towards me from the very beginning as a student, and then he has become a friend. My hobby is making movies. Some of you know, some of you may have seen my movies, Fiji movies I make, and he actually started following me in the movie thing as well. So he said, I want to help you. I said, all right, come along. And he actually became like my production manager for my movie making. And I made 3 movies since Ghar Pardesh, Adora Sapna. He started helping me out, and in Ghar Pardesh, the second movie, he actually became so much involved that he also got a role to play. Right? So if you have seen the movie Ghar Pardesh, you will remember the bad man. He was the bad man. He actually was the main villain. Right? So the scene where, the climax scene, he actually shot the lead, the hero. He shot him. He basically killed him. Can you imagine that? So if you have missed that movie, go and see the movie, right? Vinod has done a very special role in that movie. So he became very close to me. I am very fond of him. I like him. My family knows. Everyone knows. Those who are close to me, they know how much I like Vinod. Right? Vinod is not just my friend. He's not just the student that I knew from 30 years ago. He is my younger brother. Right? I like Vinod a lot. And when Vinod asked me to say a few words, I said, no problems, I'll do that straight away. I agreed. I met Ranjita yesterday, doing some photo shoots. She's such a lovely person. You know, she is so nice. She is very open, she speaks so well, and she is fun. I think from all I've seen Vinod for so many years now, I've always known Vinod to have so much potential. I think he is really a rough diamond. He needed some polishing. He will shine out. We've got the jeweler, right? Ranjita, Ranika is going to polish Vinod. They will make such a good couple. I am pretty sure about that. So Vinod is very soft-spoken, as you all know. I work in the city. He works in the city as well. So for many months and probably a couple of years, we very frequently meet up for lunch. So he'll email me and say, shall we have lunch? So I said, all right, come over. So he'll walk down the road into Collins Street and then we'll go for lunch, have our usual chat. So the first thing I'll say is, kaise chale? Then he'll go very quietly, right, chale. That was his normal thing, he'd always say that. So, all right, I know Vinod, he wouldn't say fantastic and all that, yeah, chale, hey. But when Hawthorn wins, it's fantastic. Or if Essendon loses, it's fantastic too. So that's the one time that he will be quite happy. But lately, I've seen him a couple of months back. I didn't know what was going on. He messaged me and said, I want to catch up for lunch. And he was very excited. He said, I got something to tell you. And I said, all right, come over. It was, I think, 1 month ago. So he said, look, keep 4th of June free. And I said, what's happening? He said, I'm getting married. I mean, it's been a long wait, Everyone was waiting for to get married. I was so happy. I was excited. I said, no problems, locked in, I will be there. Whatever you need, I'll help you. Right, so from that day, the smile that Vinod has gone bigger. Huge smile, right? Those who follow Vinod on Facebook, put your hand up. Some of you do, right? He's always on Facebook. How many of you have seen him on Facebook in a very smiling face? Never. He's like this. Always. Like the bad man of Garpadesh, right? He's always like that. But look at him now. Look at him now. Last few weeks, smiling. He's so happy, right? So, Vinod, I'm happy for you. And we are all very, very happy for you. Alright? Both of you, you make a great couple. We wish you the best in life. We just want the best for you. Alright? All the best from all the family and friends. Look around you. Everybody is very happy for you. These are special people that have come here for you. I'm sure everyone will together bless you. Have a good married life, both of you. Right? Congratulations. Right. Very, very happy for you. Thank you very much.
I think it was there. So done. We're going to show a few moves to Ranjita. Let's talk about Bingo, the villain. Wow. I made some notes. It's Ghar Pardesh, no? Ghar Pardesh. You got a Hindi movie, Desh Pardesh. And unpolished diamond. Wow. Amazing. When we went, you broke into a few Hindi words, and I went for, there's usual saying in Asian Indians meet each other, in the evening and also, Aaj raat kaise, So there was some said, what did he say? He said, oh, how about tonight? Aaj raat kaise, how about tonight? And so it's a great form of the Hindi that they speak, and I really enjoy that. And the food is fantastic. So without further ado, we got a second speech, and hope you got some good stories. All right, I'm just kidding. That's Nita Ben, the cousins of Ranjita.
Hello everyone. It'll be a room full full of children and I'm fine as a school teacher, but a room full of adults, I'm really nervous now. Okay, here goes. It gives me immense pleasure and it's an absolute honor to welcome you, Vinod, and all of you here on behalf of my Kaka and Kaki, Anand Raniga and Mani Raniga from Nendi, Fiji. They have sent their regards and blessings to this beautiful couple sitting in front of me. Congratulations, Vinod and Ranjita, for taking your relationship to the next level. All the chatting hopefully at nights will stop now. Hi everyone, I'm Neeta, Ranjita's sister, cousin, friend, teacher, and many things, which I can't share with you at the moment. It's such a pleasure to be able to celebrate this special day with most of Vinod and Ranjita's friends and family. I googled a lot of speech samples. This one piece of advice I kept finding over and over again was to start with a quote. I did some research and I think their love is best described by Dr. Seuss. You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep because reality is finally better than your dreams. Okay. My sister and I have a lot of memories together, most of which are too inappropriate to share today. But whether she knows it or not, she's always been very dear to me, almost like a daughter. She's proven that patience is the key to happiness. It's inspiring. It also shows us that no matter how wacky or crazy we are, there is always someone out there for us. It also, as I was thinking more about the words of advice I'd like to give to the newlyweds, I think they're more for Vinod. Don't ever judge the choices Ranjita makes because you're one of them. Set the ground rules immediately and then do everything Ranjita says. If Ranjita ever asks if she looks fat in something, I recommend falling to the floor in mock coma. 2 secrets of a long-lasting and happy marriage are a good sense of humor and a short memory. Trust me, my husband has one. Separately, you two are special and remarkable, but together you're complete. As you sit side by side through this roller coaster of life, remember to scream from the peaks, hold hands through the dips, laugh through the loops, and enjoy every twist and turn, for the ride is much better when you share it together. My greatest wishes for Vinod and Ranjita are that they have a continued loving relationship and partnership, that they enjoy success and laughter, and that they are blessed with children, and that they always see and talk with their heart. I want you to know, Vinod, that we are really lucky and excited for you to be a part of our family. We are really blessed to have you as a son now in the family, and I feel incredibly lucky to be gaining you as a brother. Blessings from family here and overseas are always with you. Please raise your glasses if we have one. And let's just say a toast to my sister and brother-in-law. Take each day and cherish your time together. Love one another and stand together. Take your time to talk to one another. Put your love and family first, your job and hobbies second. May your love be like the wind, strong enough to move the clouds, soft enough to never hurt, but always never ending. So here's to love, laughter, and happily ever after.
Thank you.
Well, that was great speeches. 2 things came up. There were colleagues and ex-teachers who've been friends with you. So that says a lot, about building friendships. You're a guy who, or Ranjita, who has long friends, which is really good. And now that you talk about quotes, I thought I've got some of my own, which I Googled. Talk to Google. Husband is like a fire. He goes out when unattended. Keep your eyes wide open before the wedding, half shut afterwards. The best way to get most husbands do something is to suggest that perhaps they're too old to do it. Grooms, once you get married, remember that when you have a discussion with your future wife, always remember you get the last 2 words in yes dear. Love is blind, but marriage is an eye-opener. That's good, and marriage is when a man and a woman become as one. The trouble starts when they try to decide which one. Marriages are made in heaven. Then again, so are thunder, lightning, tornadoes, and hail. My wife says I never listen, or something like that. We know some advice for you. Never let her go to bed angry. You're defenseless when you sleep. Never go to, if you're mad at each other, never go to sleep. Keep up and keep fighting. If Ranjita says do whatever you want to, you better figure out what is she wants you to do. Do it when you get a minute. If she says that do it when you get a minute, then I say do it when you get a minute. And what it means is it should have been done already and without me telling you. When Vinod says it, would you be mad if I decided to? Means he's already did it and doesn't know how to hide it. If you ask his opinion and he says I don't care, or I don't know, he really doesn't care or know. Men don't have to know the rules of a sporting event to enjoy watching it. Marriage is the alliance of two people, one of whom never remembers birthdays and the other one who never forgets. Always keep the dates in mind. And in looking, because you both are into Hindi movies and Indian movies, so before you start looking at running through the fields, we have to walk carefully in the beginning of love. The running across fields into your lover's arms can only come after when you're sure they won't laugh if you trip. Get used to that. And so now we got the probably the most important part of the day today, which is the ceremony and the celebrants and the signing, etc. So we get on to that.
Right. Now.
Okay.